It's been quarantined for like 10 months now and I'm having crisis. Hair has like been growing out and it hasn't even been colored properly. And I'm still here, not knowing exactly what to do in my life. And I haven't really done something for myself. And who's doing it? So, here I am. Welcome to my channel! Happy New Year, everyone!
Happy New Year, everyone!
So ayan, this is my first video ever and I'm like the most awkward thing here right now, today, at this time. But today I'll try to break the ice with you guys. And because it's 2021, I'll be giving you my 21 facts about me. Okay, so I guess we can start with fun fact number 1. I am 21 years old. I don't know if that's a good thing. While people say that that's a glorious age for legality and for being independent, I honestly feel like I'm in a crisis right now where I don't think I was able to achieve as much as I wanted. Yeah, but here I am. Okay, fun fact number 2. My favorite number is actually also 21. Like whenever everything or anything leads to the number 21, I usually just get lucky with it. I guess it's just kind of a mindset for me also. The thing about favorites as well, this is a known fact about me. I love the color yellow. I would wear it all the time. I would use it in everything. I just love how happy it is, how invigorating the color is. Another fact about me is that my favorite game would have to be either crossword or chess. In the dorm, they would have like newspapers lying around. And then I would take the crossword section of that newspaper and then I just answer it in my spare time or like in class when I'm so bored. Mind you, newspaper crosswords like one of the hardest amongst all that I've tried before. But yeah, it was fun. Okay, so the next fact is I am a junior in Ateneo. I love Ateneo so much. Like, the environment in Ateneo is very conducive to learning and I feel like I got a lot of opportunities from the people around and from the orgs around, which has a really healthy org culture. At the same time, because I love Ateneo, I joined the cheering squad. So I'm actually part of Babel. I'm part of the UAP team who go to UAAP games and we cheer for the crowd and then we also do halftime. So it's always been so rewarding for me to be able to cheer for the school that chose me as well. So on to the next fact. I am taking BS Management Information Systems Masters in Computer Science. Wow! It's not really a common course. I don't know if any other university in the Philippines is offering this course per se. But it's basically a 5-year course where you get your bachelor's degree in your 4th year and then your master's in your 5th. So generally, if you're leaning towards tech but you feel like you'd want to offer the product, sell the product, design the product, or then be able to code the product, then I would suggest you go for MIS or ITE. And connected with that, I just love making products. I think that's like a fact in itself. Being able to innovate in problems that people have, necessarily tech. I really love reading about those and just ideating on ways that you can make a product better. Then, another fact, or related to that fact, if I were to choose a job title for myself, it would be product management and or UX design. So ayan, I don't think those are career names that are very familiar to a lot of us. They have a long way to go in terms of job discovery, especially within the Philippines. But basically what they do would be to create products that understand human experience, human interaction, and be able to manage it from end to end, the research part down to design and down to engineering. I feel like it's such an elegant process and it's such a critical process, especially now that there's so much innovation that can happen and can help our economy be boosted. In relation to that though, how did I even get to know about this? Or how did I even get to start? This is all because of User Experience Society. So User Experience Society is an org that I joined when I was in 1st year, mainly because I thought the pub mats that they had really, really nice. It's just aesthetically pleasing. Little did I know that it would be my top priority. With a lot of the people here, it's really geared towards mentorship, towards growth. And I think because of that, I was able to really harness my passion and really enjoy the process of learning UX design and product management. Personally, I'm not just leaning towards tech, but in creating products in general. My love for designing products actually came because I love art. Any form of it, just the fact that art in itself really established kind of a creative process that's unique to the person who's doing it. To the person who's doing it or making it. So I love to paint, I love to dance, I love to write. I love to just invest myself into a certain art form, learn it, grow with it. I think that's where my love for design also got rooted into place. Ironically, I got proficiency in arts in a science high school. A lot of the designing actually came towards the end. We had to conduct research, right? And the best part about it was we were able to have a lot of freedom. And what I was actually leaning towards was something very different from theoretical, but more towards product design. Basically, I ended up with a bioengineering project. I guess like the biggest bragging rights that I got from enrolling into the school was that I now have a patent under my name, which was actually something that the OST offered as scholarship. Okay, so after the more important facts about me, I created this YouTube channel as a form of paying it forward. Like, I wouldn't act like I'm not privileged in the sense that I got to experience what I did, especially within my first 3 years of college, where I got to really discover what I wanted. These resources, these connections, because I feel like UX design in general, especially within the country, is pretty exclusive or isn't as known yet. And I think it's such an amazing career to pursue if ever you're like me and you experience the same dilemmas. I just want to share the knowledge of it, especially to people around who are either still not sure of what career they want to take, or experiencing a lot of possibly imposter syndrome or insecurity from trying to practice the craft, and even possibly to career people who would want to shift directions. My channel would probably be less about tutorials from professionals or how exactly it is to be a designer, because I myself, I'm still learning about that. But I feel like I'd want to be kind of that friend that you can reach out to when you're having problems and relate with. This kind of ironic that I want to evangelize UX design and product management to Filipinos, and I'm even speaking in English right now. I will speak in Tagalog or Bisaya. I actually speak conversational Tagalog, but I'm also kind of insecure with my Tagalog, mainly because I come from Davao, and if you've ever been to Davao, you'd understand that we kind of mix Tagalog and Bisaya words around. So I'm really confused whenever I use Tagalog and it just ends up wrong. I will be offering Filipino resources so people would understand and get a better grasp. And yeah, because I'm from Davao, I actually travel every end and start of SEM back and forth from Davao to Manila to be able to go to university. Except for now because it's quarantine. So I'm staying here, everything's in an online setting. I prefer having on-site classes, but at the same time, I'm trying my best to treasure these moments that I have, being able to stay at home and enjoy company with my family. Yeah, I guess another fact is it's quarantine. I wouldn't lie, I'm struggling to find my sense of purpose, especially at this time where there's a lot of thinking for yourself in terms of what's actually my future gonna be like, or what exactly do I want. I felt like it peaked already. I peaked in my teenage years, where I thought that I had everything figured out. I realized all the limitations that I have would need so much more, such as capital, such as connections, such as luck even. Learn alongside you guys about what's basically for the next chapter of my life, especially as the quarantine ends. So the next fact is I dream to have a startup of my own someday. Not only necessarily just profitable, but something that really drives a sense of purpose for me. And I would really want to have a team with me who would always have my back, and the same for me to them. And aside from startup, I also really dream of being able to give back in terms of my scholarship. I have been a scholar since I was high school. I have always been so grateful about the gift of education, of quality education that I have been receiving. I feel like I'm lucky enough to get this, that the only way that I can offer it back is to pay it forward. So I actually thought that I had 21 facts already written down, but apparently I have 20 right now, I think. So the last fact that I have is I love sinigang. Like, if you reach this part of the video, it's either you're really bored, you're a really good friend of mine, or we're not yet friends and we should be. This video was pretty long, but you guys would tune in, subscribe, and await my next few videos. I'll try my best to make it more value adding. But at the same time, I'm always open for chat. If you found any of these 21 facts about me interesting and would want to chat about it, just feel free to message me or comment down below. But yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video, and bye!